basics of rock guitar playing are pretty simple. The rhythm guitar parts are based primarily on a set of really easy left-hand shapes called power chords. Try this. Put your pointer finger on the 6th string 5th fret. Put your 3rd finger on the 5th string 7th fret. Make sure that you mute the strings that aren't in the shape by laying your left-hand pointer finger over them really lightly. So all you should hear are the 5th and the 6th strings, even if you strum all the strings. If you turn on the distortion on your amp, or if you plug in a distortion pedal, it sounds like this. That's called an E-shaped power chord. You can move it to any fret on the neck. Try it at the 5th, 8th, 3rd, 10th, and 12th frets. With a little rhythm, it sounds like this. Now do this. Put your pointer finger on the 5th string 5th fret. Put your 3rd finger on the 4th string 7th fret. Make sure that you mute all the top strings and try not to hit the 6th string. Don't hit that. Hit both of the notes together. They sound like that. That's called an A-shaped power chord. Just like the E shape, it can be moved around to any fret on the guitar. That example used 3, 6, 8, and 9. You'll find out that about 90% of the distorted guitar backgrounds that you hear in rock songs use just those shapes. In books, you'll usually see them indicated as 5 or no third chords. A C5 or C no third chord is a power chord with the root note on C. A G5 or G no third chord is a power chord with the root note on G. The root note is determined by what fret you put the shape on. Here's a C, so this is a C power chord. Here's a G, so that's a G power chord. This is an F sharp, so that's an F sharp power chord. There's a list of notes for each power chord and every fret on the guitar in your book. We're not going to cover rock soloing in a separate section in this video because rock solos work almost exactly the same way as blues solos. You can play all of the pentatonic licks you learned in the last section. Just turn up the distortion and adjust the rhythm of the notes so that they fit over the background chords. We'll cover rock soloing in much more depth in the next video. For this lesson, here's an example to give you an idea of how pentatonic licks sound over power chords. One thing you can do to add to your possibilities is you can take the licks you know and move them up 12 frets. So instead of playing at the 5th and 8th frets, you'll play at the 17th and 21st frets.